Have you ever pondered the current state of Russia's tank force? Today, we'll delve into a chronological presentation of the events and developments that have shaped it. In the early part of the year 2022, Russia started an invasion with a substantial operational fleet of tanks, estimated to be over 3,000 strong. However, the course of the war in Ukraine has seen a significant depletion of this force. According to the Dutch monitoring group, Oryx, Russia has lost over 1,500 tanks in Ukraine, which is approximately half of its operational fleet. This loss includes over 1,000 tanks destroyed and over 500 captured by Ukrainian forces. The impact of these losses on Russia's operational capabilities became apparent as early as May 2022. Reports indicated that Russia began pulling out old T-62 tanks from storage to replace the modern equipment lost in the war. These 50-year-old tanks, introduced in the 1960s, are considered obsolete compared to more advanced tanks. However, the severity of Russia's armor losses forced its hand, bringing these old warhorses back into the fray. As the war progressed, the extent of Russia's losses became even more evident. By October, Ukrainian forces had captured over 440 Russian tanks and 650 armored vehicles. This captured equipment now makes up a large proportion of Ukraine's military hardware. Ironically, Russia has become Ukraine's top heavy weapons provider. In the aftermath of these events, the state of Russia's tank force remains uncertain. The actual number of destroyed tanks is likely higher than reported, as the figures only include tanks with photographic or video evidence of destruction. While Russia still has a significant amount of military capability remaining, it is unclear how much of it is modern and ready for high-end combat. In summary, Russia's tank force has suffered substantial losses since the start of the Ukraine war. The depletion of its modern equipment has led to the reactivation of obsolete tanks from storage. These losses have also inadvertently bolstered Ukraine's tank force, with captured Russian equipment now making up a large part of Ukraine's military hardware. The state of Russia's tank force remains uncertain, with the severity of its losses likely underestimated. In the ever-changing landscape of warfare, Russia's tank force, once a symbol of its military might, now faces an uncertain future. It's a stark reminder of how quickly the tide of war can turn, reshaping the balance of power on the battlefield.